eyes were closed. Nobody knows how the world was unable to see that they were washed up failures. My eyes are open, my love is strong. I am here to stay, and it will always be that way. We're in this together. We're in this together. Forever. Is long, my soul it rolls somewhere on the train of universal feeling. My eyes are open, just like the ocean. From the people in need to the sun and the seas, we're in this together.
Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. Huh? Drink and believe. This is this is great. Nothing is impossible for the living God.
Did you say it at the Four Coats? Four Coats.
Yeah, thanks for all.
And you did all of this for us.
Yes. And Regan took
We're in this together. Forever.
to invest back in our communities. And in as much as it is important for us and the role that we play, we want to also, and most importantly, acknowledge the role that is played by around yourself and your team, and the really excellent work that you are doing there. So we don't want to overshadow, our own contribution, but we want to make the focus more on the really good work that you guys are doing there. So welcome to everybody, to the director of the CCMA, other dignitaries, and so forth. And I'm handing over to the director to just say a few more words.
Maybe I would prefer to hear from you, Grant, first.
Yes.
All right. I think courtesy for me demands
Yes.
that we hear you, how you feel.
Yes.
Whether we've made any dent, in our system.
Yeah.
And then from there, I can
All right, thank you. I have expressed an immense amount of gratitude to Shirena and to some of the members that we have met here that have come to help actually paint the kitchen and for the donations and how much it means to us. And Sister Kanka can probably describe better the sort of meaning behind this and her staff. Unfortunately, we can't bring all the staff out here because they are busy with the children and the caring side of things. But from our perspective, all of this sort of donation is immensely valuable to us. And in this case, we, as I said, I've been explaining to a number of you, we're an intermediate care facility. So our suppliers are Red Cross here, and where there's an emergency, and they need a bed for an emergency, so a serious injury, then they can release a child that's reasonably stable to this facility. And then we form an intermediate link with the community. So we will then bring the parents in where necessary and try and educate them in terms of the importance of drugs and the compliance with those drugs and how to care for that child before we release that child back into the community. So that is the value of this institution. We've got roughly 60 beds here. And the Department of Health are working together with us at the moment. I, by the way, am temporary, simply helping with a restructuring process that's going on here at the moment. We're about to appoint a new head of the hospital who's medically orientated. And there are a number of changes taking place here at the moment. So I'm temporary and I'm speaking on behalf of the board, who are made up of a couple of professors, and they weren't able to be here today. So, yeah, on a probably a double basis, we're very pleased that it's a CCMA we have here because of the process we're going through at the moment, and we're hoping that we will actually be able to get more advice and guidance from the CCMA in terms of making sure that all our processes are structured and legal and follow the right procedure.
Okay.
So we do thank you once again. We'll take you through and show you the finished kitchen.
Okay.
Shirena, a personal thank you. When we hear of how this got here, that people actually carried this physically on a plane to bring their own donations, we are really immensely appreciative, in addition to money. So, and hopefully this relationship will go on. Okay, but thank you.
Most welcome. Okay. A bit of background is important. But before we get to that, I must acknowledge the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for partnering with us. I will talk briefly about that and why it's important. But we really appreciate your presence. And it's not just presence, it's what the presence represents to us. And I'll briefly tell you and everybody why it's important. You see, this project for us as the CCMA, it is not an afterthought. It's not. It's never been and will never be an afterthought. Second, it is not about money for us doing this contribution. It is the heart behind it that does the contribution. You see, when we started this project as the Commission, especially given the nature of the work that we do, we are seen and known as an institution of dispute resolution. We facilitate dispute, we mediate dispute. But we took a conscious decision when we did our strategy as an organization. We called it essentially making a difference. That's what it means. And I'm sure if you watch the budget speech, the Minister of Finance, Pravin Gordhan, openly in Parliament, asked Parliament to give the CCMA an applause for the work that we do and the contribution that we make in stabilizing the labor market. And everybody really gave us an applause and said, we recognize the CCMA and the role that you play in the community and in the labor market. So for us, it's not about business, it's about the effect of what we do. When we started this project of community engagement, I remember very well, we were at our annual conference. At the CCMA, we normally hold our annual conference every year where we bring more than 300 commissioners, where we talk about matters of national importance. I remember very well that the night before, I was about to make my normal annual presentation on caseload development in South Africa. That's when we got the news that Nelson Mandela has passed away. We were sitting in the evening, and when we got the news, it was really, a very stressful event. And a day after that, we were not our normal self because of that departure, which was seriously unexpected at the time. But it was not just about the passing away, it was about the stature, the contribution and the standing of the person who departed and what he represented. And one of the things that we've learned, that I've learned from him, there's a lot. I mean, we've read about it, we've experienced, people have told stories. But one thing that I know, he said that in every community, there's good people. You will always find good people in different communities. And we must never stop giving ourselves in contributing to the goodness of the society, in whatever form. So whether I give a rand, if I give it 20,000 rand, 100,000 rand, it's not really about the monetary value. It is about the feeling and the reason why you're making the donation. The donation is, this is an institution that needs support because of the nature of the work that you do. Interestingly, 2 days ago, I was in a conference called the Essential Services Conference. It is a conference that deals with a certain type of service that is given. And the service which is called essential. Essential meaning that the interruption of that service, if interrupted, it will endanger the life, health and safety of people. And included in that equation is the question of health and safety. Your institution represents it. And that institution that I'm talking about is under the auspices of the Commission. So when we make these kinds of contributions, we understand the context and the text of what we're doing. If therefore it contributes in making a difference to those kids, individuals, then we know we've made the difference on what we are about. We are created by a statute, created by Parliament with a specific mandate. And part of that mandate is what we are doing. So for us to have a special event to come and be here and experience this, we are not just making that contribution. We are here saying we understand, we are part of that process, we are part of that project. We will always be part of that project. Our contribution is not just about money. It is about also, like you said now, we've got our own issues. We've got a number of programs that we do that assist institutions to exist, to run their processes, and produce what we call fairness, because our institution, in the main, it's supposed to achieve social justice and fairness in the context of the Constitution. Nelson Mandela stood for that. Sometimes you wonder how life would have been without such individuals in our country. And that historic day when we voted for the first time, it was an unbelievable moment to all of us. But as a people, what we must never forget, that it's not just about law, economics, and everything that we experience. It's about the difference that we are capable of making in people's lives in different ways. So all of us as an institution, as educated people, doing all those kinds of things, we commit that we will never stop making that type of a contribution. Because if I can see a child smiling, if I can save just one life in one way or the other, we are making the intended difference that Nelson Mandela and the team stood for. That legacy can only live and continue if us as individuals, especially as community leaders, we continue to recognize and appreciate that always as you pick up that plate of food, every time you take that glass of water, every time you go back to sleep and wake up still alive and healthy, somebody somewhere is not as fortunate. Somebody somewhere is not that fortunate. So if I can spend 1,000 rand on alcohol, but there's people that are hungry, would I trade alcohol for that food? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. We should ask, you see, I see a lot of events as a leader, and you ask yourself, so if I can hold a wedding overseas and spend 10 million rand on a wedding, imagine how much difference that can make in this house. Even just 1 million, just one, even just 500,000, or even 100,000, even 1,000 rand, and come and say today there'll be somebody who will never sleep hungry. Instead of getting drunk, I'll give you this, let somebody eat, or let me buy some medication or something. Because we've got long queues in different hospitals, people who can't even afford medication. A simple discipline can't be afforded, but I can waste it on something like that. So what I'm saying is that as an institution, we have to, with yourselves, because one of the things that are clear to us as an institution is creating partnerships, is creating fruitful partnerships, where if in a partnership we're saying this is where we are today, this is where we're going to be there tomorrow, but the ultimate end game is the recipient of that partnership. And in this hospital, those people in there are the recipients of that. But we must lead and show that they are not alone. So our presence and the creation of this partnership is not just an event. We've created a partnership, we've created new friends. I was excited when we spoke to Nelson Mandela Foundation, and I said, for what the institution stands for and what it represents in society, it does not die with Nelson Mandela. It doesn't. It's a legacy left behind. But people who understand those values, and what we stand for in this country, will make sure that it continue to live. So yes, you've now had a new friend, and relationships created, and we hope to continue to do so. And we are proud to be part of that.
That is
Okay.
great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.